It got posed to me last week that I was probably making a really bad choice, that I should take the money and run. And I don't know what it was, but I actually decided to run the opposite direction. Let me fill you in. Here's the story. I own a software company. I actually own 2 software companies. And I have found some moderate success with these ventures. But we are not your typical software ventures, right? So this is different than what I do for the Ripple. This is actually my software company owner insight and facility insight. And I have been very committed to our mission, which is serving owners of every type of commercial construction, but mostly my passion is school districts, helping school districts more effectively take control of their renovation, their new construction, and of course their bond school programs. And it's been an important passion for me for the last several years. But I feel the pressure. I know that competition sees what we're doing and they want what we have. And, there is a lot of truth, right? At the end of the day, there's a lot of truth in the fact that you don't have funding. You're bootstrapped. You are not even close to being funded at the level that your competitors are. And that is stressful. So what do, right? So at the end of the day, I get a lot of inquiries. I get a lot of people that ask me questions about investing with us, potentially how open I am to maybe a strategic alliance. And of course, then I get the competitors, investors who call on us because they're tired of hearing our name. When they call you because they're tired of hearing your name, it's really flattering. But these guys don't approach it that way. They approach it from the perspective of, we are so big, we could squash you in a heartbeat and completely screw your world up. But we choose not to do that. We want to find a way to help you get what you deserve for all your hard work and your effort. And that often comes in the form of, we would like to talk about acquiring you. And most of the time I have been resistant to these conversations, but this year I've actually been open to having them because I want to learn what I can about these opportunities, these types of situations. Because honestly, in some respects, I often feel guilty because I do feel like perhaps I am dropping the ball for my team. Perhaps funding would benefit them. Perhaps having a better, more seasoned leadership from their CEO could be a real advantage. And then I get irritated. I get irritated on a couple of levels. Why? Because these guys want to come in and they want to tell you what you've been doing wrong, why you're still so small, and why they are the geniuses to take what you've done and move it in a direction that is going to be far more successful than you. Yes, this is my ego talking. Yes, it irritates me. Yes, this more than agitates me because they don't know what I've been through. They don't know what I've done. They don't know all the sacrifices I've made personally and professionally to make this business go. But when you threaten me, you piss me off, well, game on, brother. Game on. So last week, I had one of these conversations where basically it was very nice. We had 2 interactions, and then they got aggressive. Steve, we recognize where you guys are. We have the ability to buy the market that you have, which would basically leave you with nothing of value to sell. So you need to consider this opportunity. Interesting. And I just wanted to throw the double salutes up to them. In fact, I did. And then they told me how stupid I was, how my lack of experience and education and all of the understanding of what it takes to grow a SaaS business was going to ultimately be my Achilles heel. It's going to be my weakness, and they were going to make me pay. And they didn't say it exactly in that way, but that's exactly how I heard it. They were a little more polite. I mean, these are guys that have khakis that don't wrinkle. So let's just put it in proper perspective. I am not wearing pants today. I'm wearing shorts, but I'm a different breed than these guys. But the thing is when you get their attention and you know you're doing something right, don't give up too early. Don't give in to what could happen, because you don't know, they don't know, and stay focused on your path. And that's the commitment I made. So I ran the opposite direction. And despite their best efforts over Thanksgiving to get a conversation back on track, feeling I could tell that they maybe pushed it a little too hard, I come back with a rejuvenated spirit and commitment to continue to piss these guys off in a major way and focus my energy and my effort on the mission that I have at hand. I'm creating ripples through my software in these organizations that may not recognize all the time that they need us, but my God, they do. And when they do wake up to that fact, these owners of hospital systems and school districts and municipalities and all these different verticals we work with, it's like a light bulb goes off. They recognize what we're doing, and the ripples come back in a major way. And so we're doing something right. I'm super proud that I didn't bend to the pressure, and that I know that I have more rippling to do in this industry and going to continue to do it. So why am I sharing that on this channel? One, because I think it's important for you to get a better perspective of kind of who I am as an entrepreneur. Two, maybe is a incentive for you to not back down when someone tries to put you in your place. And three, never give up. Never surrender. The immortal words of Bruce Springsteen. Never surrender. So I'm not. In fact, I'm arming up and ready for battle. Until next time, my friends, ripple on.